I watched that thing from like the Netherlands where found me around on some spaces area. Yeah, as a group of grandmas, I know who they were, but at the same time, I didn't think that shit would evolve to like a random black females where going out to suck random white dicks or like white supremacists where over the name of cocaine. And then go off and say that they're doing the burning movement over and they're smoking. They give a lot of cancer, all that shit from that time. So by the time I seen some black group go off and follow that shit over, I was like either the Muslims or either they're mad dumb in some of special. So at least the black Muslims over here with the Arab slave master over here will go off and make sense. But I said the other black folks over here, yeah, you have to be a completely fake black person that's like mad ignorant of the science itself to go off and like randomly follow a trend that you know nothing about to go off and try to preach. No, because they got them on Jesus Christ. That's all. Yeah, it's just that most of them didn't know that they were streaming stuff inside their head. That's the sad thing about it. So I said, I don't know, am I the only black evolved Negro on the special that knew about it? They killed my entire race on the special with psionic weapons. Yeah, making them believe that God is singing the gospel inside their head of them. And they must go off and follow the government into whatever instruction that they give them because of the fact that they send fake dreams inside their head. They kill so many people around there with like that shit. Yeah, they manage to suppress an entire race or like people and make them slip into the civilization as it goes off and evolve. And then someone kill their potential as the evolution itself. So again, I said I didn't have to go off and like be adaptable. Yeah, immune to that psionic system over there that's been put online. Yeah, very, very evil. I don't know, we trusted the AI bros over here, and then the AI bros got employed by the Navy and the group to go off and like somewhat use a weapon to go off and see if they could go off and like create, you know, a psionic weapon to go off and confuse soldiers on the field over here and make them go off and believe that their friend over here is like an enemy and go off and pull out the... Yeah, the plot was so obvious because Hollywood was full of ideas on a special... Yeah, and then you get to see the mess, the depth that they left you with, right, kid? Right, my child over here. They left you with a warfare that's going to come to that. And then to that warfare itself going to come destruction, and you have to go off and rebuild if you survive. And then if you're somewhere, you're going to have to go off and, if you're in debt or you got conquered, you're going to have to go off and work under wage, almost slavery, John, especially. Yeah, come out with like the multiple lawsuits that might come to, and they discover what the feds have done with their transnational coordinated program on especially. To go off and randomly use a psychological weapon to go off like try to sell books about why they try to sell a book about MK Ultra. They go off and they use that. I tell you, they intentionally make things worse just to go off and try to sell conspiracy theories about the government or what the potential about the government could be until more especially. Yeah, and the white lady over here wanted to like follow that shit because of the fact that she wants to be correct about global warming. So you know, instead of protecting the planet or hanging out with the chimps in the jungle of Congo or something, or the gorillas. Yeah, she goes around and she work with like the Brainiac career to go off like accelerate method and all that stuff like that. Pull the space even heavier, give everybody cancer on the space up, and then somehow do irreversible damage to the entire planet while assisting into a warfare that does a massive irreversible damage to the entire planet. I cannot make this stuff up, man. And then they go off and they employ it into a weapon system to go off like try to brainwash people on the space just to go off and try to be correct about science and like all sorts of false conspiracy theories that are not there at all. And now they made it possible by intentionally using it until the place where people were like, well, that was not possible. Bigfoot was not there. And then all of a sudden somebody's like, well, Bigfoot is possible. Let me go off and clone 20 Bigfoots and then release them on a wallow after they killed like 50,000 people on the space. See, I told you Bigfoot existed. That's the type of insanity here. Quack, 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 quack. These people are. Yeah, I said, don't associate. That's how I said, these people are like so dumb. The stupidity is like evil itself.